Hi guys and welcome. So today is Sunday, December 1st. Wow. Welcome to December, everyone. All right. So let's go ahead and go work with this one-of-a-kind bundle. This is in the August to December mini catalog. So it's available for about another month. All right. I've already taken out this fun shape. Card's going to be a little more simplistic, but it's a fun technique. So let me get out my shelf liners. I have my clear post-it notes, my translucent post-it notes there to block off the light. And let's bring out Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I'm going to be using my magnetic plate. I know it's not out there anymore to use, but I still use it on occasion. And on this one, I do want to kind of line it up the right way, so we're going to do it this way. All right. So what I'm going to do is I am going to line up this die. Can you see it on the very far edge? I want to make sure this first one goes off the edge a little bit at the top, but not on the side. So let's kind of go like that. How about like that? And I'm going to place this just on, I have to bring this out just a little bit more, sorry. I want to place this just so it cuts about an inch in. So here's this first one. Let's get it rolling. All right. So see that? So now we have that cut just like that. And now this is why I like using the magnetic. I'm going to line this up so that it's going to hit. Now remember, on the snowflake, it's a little bit in from the edge there. So I'm going to do it so it hits that line just a little bit. Now on this way, it's a little bit easier to do because I can see where I'm at, but I want to make sure my plate's lined up. So right there's where we're intersecting, so that's kind of where I want my plate to be. Let's go ahead and push this through. Oh, it moved. Hang on. So now you see it's pretty close there. I might have to use my scissors just a little bit, but not a bad deal there. And now this last one, I'm going to move this all the way up to the front here. And I'm going to bring this down here. I'm going to bring that in a little bit more, so this time it actually cuts where it's supposed to. Can I bring that all the way through without it moving? Yes. I like going it from this way just a little bit better. There we go. All right. So now you can see, except for that little piece there, but I think what we'll do is I'll just take my snips and we'll just kind of round that a little bit. So all I'm going to do is where it didn't cut there, I'm just going to kind of do a little bit of a rounding. There. So that's what the front of our card looks like. Now if you think it looks a little rough because of the way the cuts are, you can always do it backwards. I'm okay with it, so I'm just going to leave it like that. So see how we have the cuts now, just on that side. All right, let me put those back. Let me put... Ooh, let me take that die off. I'd be wondering in a little bit, where's my die? Oh, I just heard something fall. Oh my goodness, where did that come from? There was a pin in there. Don't know where that came from. Huh. All right. The things that we find in our Stampin' Kind of Boss machines. All right, let me go ahead and put this over here at my work desk. Put that over here. So now I have this that I'm going to use my stamp with now. So let me grab my stamp. We're going to be using the big snowflake, and we're going to be using a plethora of colors. Let me push my keyboard in. Let's go ahead. I don't think it fits on this. I'm right by my speaker. I'll just grab the one that's a little closer. So I'm going to put this on here, and I'm going to start with Petunia Pop at the top. Petunia Pop at the top. I did not do that on purpose. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to ink this up, and I'm going to line it up. Just making sure. I was using a new reversible set earlier, so I've been mounting things upside down. So, oh, that's not the prettiest. So you know what? We're going to go this way, because we're going to be covering that up anyway. That got really, maybe I pressed too hard. Let's try a little bit lighter. Oh my goodness, that doesn't look great either. Let me go. How did I can see where it is right there. Let me see. There. It's a little bit shadowy, but we'll deal with it. All right, let's go ahead and clean this off. That's weird, because usually with my glass mat, I don't use my piercing mat, but this is such a solid stamp. Yeah, but that definitely looks better than that. That just looks very mottled. All right, so here we have Coastal Cabana. That looks a lot better. I just had a little bit, maybe I pressed it too much into the Petunia Pop. And maybe that's why it got so dark. It's all right. And now let's go ahead with the Highland Heather. If I can get my cleaning mat. Oh, I had my chamois caught in the lid. Like, why can't I get that to shut? All right, so now on this one, very light touch. I think that's what happened in the first one. I probably went just way too dark. Ooh, did I get enough ink over there? Yeah, I didn't. Boy, guys, I don't know what's going on with me tonight. Let's see if I can get that lined up. It's going to look kind of shadowy again. All right, you get the idea. Man, oh man. All right, so now let's leave those out for a second. Where did I put my brushes? Here we go. So I'm going to grab my blending brush. We're going to come on and bring just a hint of that. You know what, let me just put a little piece of something in between there. Where is all my, here we go, we'll use this. We're going to put a little bit of a, I'm going to do it a little bit darker because it's a very light color. Let me bring it up so you can see. Just a very light shading of it. If you want to go a little bit darker, you can, really rub that in, take some of it off. All right, now you can see it a little bit better once the focus gets in. Wow, I can't believe that turned out so badly. All right, let's get my brush for my Coastal Cabana. Ooh, that's really juicy. And we'll come in here. We'll give a little bit of color on that. See, now that you put that down, now that is really showing up. And then the last one is Petunia Pop, which is an in color, so I use a smaller brush for that. And this I'm going to want to take probably a lot off on. Yeah, look at all that. Lots of color on there. And here we go. All right. So there we have our different, and I think I want to kind of blend those a little bit together there with the blue. All right. There we have that. All right. Want to do, I think this is my full sheet. Let me see if this is my 4 1/4. Yep, this is my 4 1/4. All right. So we're going to do 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So we're doing a panel card. And this is going to go in here. That's why I said it didn't matter if we flipped it over like that. So we're going to tape that down. So that's going to be in there. We're going to glue it down. My luck with I got my refills in, and I'm just not trusting myself with that. And I've gotten used to using the green glue, so we'll just deal with it. All right, so let's go ahead, put this in here. Let's fold that over. Make sure that it's nice and stuck down. So there's the inside of your card. You know what? Let me get this up before I end up ruining something. I have just a napkin here just to dry that off because it's wet. All right. All right. So now what we're going to do here is I am going to take bubble bath, and I'm going to use that swirl. Love the swirl. And yes, I'm using my A block again because I like the A block. And I found out with this swirl, if you do too heavy of an imprint, you can get the inside of that to show up. So very light, push down, very light. Oops, I did a little bit heavy there. Push down, we're going to do letters in the middle. I'm going to use basic gray. And let's do you are a one-of-a-kind wonderful friend. We're going to do that on the basic gray. We're going to go right in the middle there. Ooh, I about dropped it. Would not have been pretty. All right, so there so far. And then, and I don't like doing this, especially when you can't order them. I mean, if you're a demonstrator, you can order them now. If you want to join my team, you could order them now. They could be part of your starter kit. But these are coming up in the January to April mini catalog. Or were these online exclusives? We have two different pre-orders going on right now. The online exclusives and the January mini. So let's go ahead. I'm going to put these right in the center of those snowflakes. Oh, that's a next size down. Let me get another big one. Oops. Oh my goodness. There we go. That one's a little down. All right. So there you are. There's your card, albeit a little blurry from the stamping. Oh, and I got a little something there. There we go. Using that stamp set. Plenty of room to write inside. All right. Let me go ahead and grab my bone folder. I don't think I creased that. It's not laying down. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and show you the other examples that I made. Put those back in. I sure got two of these. You can order two of these on our pre-orders. So let's show you. Here's the tester I did yesterday. So as you can see, much better with the stamping there. Probably because I was sitting down at my table. And I did a much lighter color at the side. See how this one's much lighter than that one. All right. So there's that. Did a bunch of cutouts with that die. This is the snowflake that goes inside of that outline die that we used just today. And yes, I'm sorry. I used, again, from the upcoming, oh, these are online exclusives. Two-tone sparkle gem. Look at that. Let me take it out. I don't know if it's going to show up good here, but it's like the bluish pink all at once. They're just so pretty. If I bring it up too much, I don't know if you can see that pink and blue in there. It's just so pretty. So that one I did get two of. And I will be ordering more of those on January 7th when we can order. And when it goes live to customers. They limit us to 2 per demonstrator in the pre-order. That way there's some left for everyone else. And then of course, you know me, had to do a 4 score. So I used all the little stamps and swirls. Again, there's those gems. They're just so pretty. So I did 1 each of different phrases from that. Also want to show you, also, these are flat discs. Let me take them out of the bag. These are the mini catalog though. These are the January to April mini catalog. I don't know if you can see, but again, the blues, the pinks. Great for Valentine's Day, but also great for snow looks. Now these are not adhesive back. These are loose, so you would use those with either your mini glue dots or your green glue. But there you are, guys. There's from the one-of-a-kind bundle, still available through the first few days of January. New catalog goes live, or the new mini catalog, the January to April goes live on January 7th. So then this will be available any longer, unless on Monday when our, tomorrow, when our last chance shows up. We'll be able to know if this carries over to the new annual catalog or if it's actually gone. Alright guys, give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. Share my video on social media or with your friends. Most of all, have a great Sunday. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.